Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to have Susan Scheufele in, the Josephine County Food Bank's program manager. Susan, great to see you. How are you today?
Good to see you too, Craig.
All right, so we've been talking a lot about SNAP, supplemental nutrition for folks. How is that impacting Josephine County and your food bank?
Well, it's impacting us the same way it's probably impacting every county in your listening area. It's just a really hard thing for those families who are right on the tipping point between being able to make ends meet and not make ends meet. And unfortunately for most of the families who are receiving supplemental nutrition and food stamps, they're right on the borderline between being able to pay the bills, pay the rent, and have enough to eat. And unfortunately, the flexible item in the budget is usually food. So there have been a lot of statistics released and thoughts about what this is really going to do. I think it's going to take us a little time to figure it out. But I will tell you that just since the SNAP cuts have occurred, the volume of phone calls to our our local food pantries and to our food bank looking for food assistance have increased. The number of meals that our community meal sites are serving has gone up by 1,000 meals a month, and that's in a 2-week period. And there are, again, the economic ramifications on the community. So you take a look at first the impact of the food stamp cuts on the families. You take a second look at the effect on the economy of the community. In Josephine County, we estimate that could be anywhere from $5 to $6 million a month times 1.79, which is what the feds use to calculate the economic impact, times 12, and you're coming up with somewhere around $75 million a year in potential economic impact on the community. Now, these are grocery stores, these are local businesses, these are everything from how do you pay your health care bills to how do you pay your pharmacy bill, and then, you know, the domino effect of all of these things.
Affects the entire county, the entire region. It
affects the entire county, the entire region. We won't know for a while what that's going to look like, but we have to understand that there will be those effects.
Very scary. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll have much more with Susan in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Susan Scheufele from the Josephine County Food Bank. Susan, who are your clients and how do you meet their needs?
Okay, I have a question for you by way of answering that question. Do you ever go to the bank?
Sure.
Okay. Do you ever go to a fast food restaurant?
Sure.
Shop big box stores? Go to church?
Sure.
Okay. You will find our clients in all of those settings. Do you have kids in school?
Well, almost.
Almost. Okay. Well, you know, those are the people we serve. A lot of people think that they're just, that they don't know anybody who uses emergency food. And I will tell you right now that every single person in your listening area knows a family member, an acquaintance, or comes into contact with somebody who's using emergency food on almost a daily basis. They don't advertise. They don't let people know that they're hungry. But again, though, they are those families who are on the cusp and are making sacrifices. How do we serve them? We fundraise to buy food. 70% of our operating revenue comes from our local community. So if we didn't have community support, we wouldn't be there. Local food donations, local food drives. We get some food from the USDA. We get food from the Oregon Food Bank. But basically, for every dollar that we can raise in food, we're able to provide about 5 pounds of food. A $100 donation will feed a child for about 6 months. So that tells you where the bang for the buck is. Josephine County has also, and I think every, again, county in your listening area has been working with its local community to come up with community-based solutions, because we are the ones who can and will make the difference. So Josephine County, for instance, operates Wolf Creek Food Pantry in Wolf Creek. We also have a joint project with the city of Grants Pass and the Rotary Clubs of Josephine County. It's called Raptor Creek Farm, and we are growing our own fresh produce.
Very good.
So to date, we've grown about 143,000 pounds of fresh fruit and vegetables and have distributed that through our network of local pantries. So that's basically how we get the job done. It's people like you Projects like the Ashland Food Project or Raptor Creek Farm or the Boy Scout Food Drive or all of the other activities that help us bring food in the door.
Yeah, all help.
All help. All help.
Very good. And if anybody's interested, 541-479-5556.
5556. Call us anytime. We're open 4 days a week from 8 until about 4:30 in the afternoon. We always need volunteers, and obviously we need your support.
Very good, Susan. Great to meet you. Thank you so much for coming.
Nice meeting you, too.
All right. Stay with us. We'll be right back.